Good morning, students. Mathematics part 2nd, standard 9th. Okay, we continue or we start geometry first. Here, lesson number 1, some basic concepts in geometry. Here, the word geometry itself suggests the origin of the subject. That means it is generated from the Greek word geo. Geo means earth and metria means measuring. That means measuring the earth or land. Okay. Now your homework, write down 5 Indian mathematicians, name of the 5 Indian mathematicians and other country mathematicians. That means European mathematician. Okay. This one is homework for first page. Now we start this some basic concepts. Basic concepts in geometry: point, line and plane. Okay, one by one now. Geo means metry, earth means measuring, geometry means measuring the earth. First concept or the first geometric figure, that means point. Write down like this one only. Point first. Point does not have length, breadth and height. Second point, point is an undefined term in geometry. That means it is not defined yet. The diagram which do not have length, breadth and height. Third point, point is a dot made by a sharp pencil on a paper. Point is not a figure in geometry, it just shows the position. It is not a figure, okay. It is represented with the help of single capital alphabets. For example, the point capital A is shown as here point A, point P, like this one. In geometry, second concept, line. Line is an undefined term in geometry. Similarly, point, line and plane are undefined terms in geometry, but we use as considering them. Line is a set of points which can be extended in both directions infinitely and indicate by the arrows on both sides, like this one. Okay, this one is a line L, A, B, C. These are the points on the line. Name. There are two methods to write the name. Line AB or line L, using any 2 points on this one, otherwise using the small letter. Third concept in geometry, plane. Plane is an undefined term in geometry. Okay, this one is also not defined, but we use. Plane is a flat surface which can be extended infinite in all direction, like this one. For examples of plane, blackboard, table, your notebook page. Okay, this one is a page. Suppose blackboard, flat surface, extended on 4 sides. The naming of this plane is plane PQR, using 3 different points on the plane, or plane E. Okay, using page number 6, geometry, page number 6. Some definitions, we revise and write down all definition in your notebook. Line segment, okay, union and intersection, we studied in algebra lesson number 1. Line segment means a small piece of a line. The union set of A and B and points between A and B is called the segment AB. Here A and B both include and all these infinite points together is known as a line segment. A small piece of a line is known as line segment. Write down definition and small diagram. This is not so important, okay. Ray AB, that means one side is finite and another side is infinite. Such a diagram is known as a ray. Suppose A and B are two distinct points. The union set of all points on segment AB and the point P such that A dash B dash C, this is called as a dash or ray dash, A dash B dash C is called ray AB. In simple language, the ray in one side finite and one side infinite. Union. Line AB. The union set of points on ray AB and opposite ray of ray AB is called a line AB. This side line ray AB and this side suppose C. AC both combined together is known as a line. Next point. Congruent segments. Congruent means if both segments have the same length, AB and CD both are equal, then we use this symbol for congruency. Length of AB is equal to length of CD, then the segments are said to be congruent. Length of AB is equal to length of CD, then both segments are said to be congruent. For example, 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, that means both are equal in measure. That's why these are congruent. This symbol is used to denote the congruency. 2 marks question. Write down the properties of congruent segment. First property, reflectivity. That means reflection. Segment AB is congruent to segment AB. But write down this in your words. Every segment is congruent to itself. Okay? Every segment is congruent to itself. Second one, symmetry. Second, symmetry. Symmetry means suppose first segment is congruent to second, then second segment is congruent to first segment. Write down in words, then afterwards by symbols. If segment AB is congruent to CD, then segment CD is congruent to AB. Last one, transitivity. If first segment is congruent to second and second is congruent to third, then first is congruent to third. Okay, in words, afterwards symbols. Now midpoint. Suppose point M divide the segment into two equal parts, then point M is said to be midpoint. Here, if A, M, B, that means A is between M and A dash, B dash, B dash. A dash, M dash, B dash, that means M is in between AB. And AM and MB, AM and MB both are equal in measure. Then M is called the midpoint of segment AB. Here IMP1 property, 1 mark question, true or false. Every segment has dash and dash points, one and only one midpoint. Okay. Comparison of segments. Comparison means smaller and less than. AB is less than CD or CD is greater than AB, like this one, using the comparison. That means it is depend upon the values, the length of the segment. Perpendicular of segment rays. This both segments are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular means both segments intersect each other at right angle. Both segments intersect each other at right angle. Okay, these are some basic properties or definitions. Page number 6 and 7. Write down all definitions with diagram and with notation. Last one, distance of a point from a line. This one 8th standard IMP property. That means there is one and only one line segment which is perpendicular to a line from exterior point. Okay. In short, segment CD is perpendicular line AB and point D lies on the AB. Length of CD is called the distance of a C from A. That means this one. Here CD is equal to small a. We use this one in 10th standard. Okay. Your homework, write down all definitions with notation and diagram.